but he's about a half-yard short. Ball inside the 1. Johnson again. Yep. This time he is hit by Jack Reynolds and knocked backwards, if you can believe that. 11th play in this drive coming up. Anderson will look and throw. Alexander does not get in. They give the touchdown, I don't know. The 49ers don't think he made it. Who's on the bottom of that pile? Jack Reynolds again, number 64. That's a team effort for San Francisco's defense.
Craig Patterson's way to the goal line. He goes in for a 49er touchdown. And the 49ers are leaving the Miami Dolphins far to the rear now.
Weiss has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
This is complete domination. The 49er offense has beaten the Denver Bronco defense every way it...
From the 44, they fake it to Floyd. Young to the air, Young to Jerry Rice. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that's quite a statement their defense made. To handle the middle of the football field, and Frank, I have dumbfounded as to what they're doing.
Good move to the outside on Carrington.
Founded and backed by the GOAT himself, Goat Fuel is a great tasting energy drink without the crash. Use our affiliate link below to save 10% on all Goat Fuel energy drinks. Help out the show and save 10% at the official Niner online store by using our affiliate link in the description below. Go to seatgiant.ca to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. The website again, seatgiant.ca, promo code Niner Faithful Radio. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X.
Hello, everybody, and welcome in to Niner Faithful Radio's post-game show. I'm your host, Jaymie, here to talk about the 49ers win and Brock Purdy and Ricky Pearsall's return to the game in this win over the Cardinals I believe we're in week 11, week 10 or 11. So they haven't had the bye yet, so I get all a little bit confused. But for his win 41-22, Brock Purdy returned in this game. He looked like he made. There were some throws that I'm like, what is he doing? But overall, he looked honestly pretty good. So I'm not too worried about that. He had a really nice, pretty like tough throw to the Kittle that was like a very small area to get to Kittle and ended up working out. So overall, really good on that front. Ricky Pearsall didn't do very much. I know he was in a little bit. I think he only had one target. We'll go over the box score in a little bit, but he didn't have as much impact. Probably just getting him back in playing and stuff like that. But overall, the offense looked pretty good for the most part, so not too worried about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy, like, with how the offense looked. I mean, the defense is gonna struggle because they have some serious injuries on the defensive line, but on the defense in general with no Nick Bosa and no Fred Warner, so a lot of young guys on the defense, but on the offense, it's gonna be they're talking about where Kyle says it's gonna have to be a lot of veteran guys coming in and playing and, carrying the team, through the rest of the season, so we'll see how it goes, but I mean, the offense looked the best it can. I mean, they scored 41 points, which I think is a season high overall. So I think that is definitely good. Brock Purdy had 3 touchdowns coming back from coming back from injury, so that was really good. And stuff like that. Could have had 2 of the touchdowns. McCaffrey had 1 rushing and 1 receiving, I believe, which sounds about right. So, and we had some field goals. So overall, like pretty good game from the offensive point. I think McCaffrey looked more. I saw a little bit of the burst that I feel like was missing at the beginning of the season. Not consistently, but I did see it in some spots, so that was good. Um, Overall, like a really strong return game. So hopefully it all, you know, keeps coming together. I mean, Mac Jones has done a good job holding on the fort while Brock Purdy's been injured. But Brock Purdy just has that his processing speed is just works really well in this offense, I feel like. So, because the touchdown to Kittle was an audible. So overall, like it just fits really well. Yeah, I mean, Dwan Jennings had a couple of receptions. McCaffrey, obviously being the years, this is the first time I think his rushing has been higher than his receiving yards. Just had a couple of catches and some stuff. So like overall, like pretty solid. We didn't see pretty scramble. So that's a shame. We did have a couple injuries in the defense. Our linebackers and stuff got a little bit banged up. So we'll have to see. They did really good on not I think we only got like penalized like once or twice where Arizona was getting penalized like almost like 16, 17 times the whole game, so that's crazy. So, overall, like, really good discipline from the guys too. Ronaldo Green had a really bad penalty that pissed off Shanahan and Salah, and he got to hear about it when he got back out and got benched for a little bit. So, 'cause I can't remember if he went back in or not, to be honest. Really bad when they go in and out like that. So, like, overall, like, yeah, I think this team is just gonna have to be an offensive juggernaut to be able to compete a little bit and to make it work because I think that's the only way if they want to compete in the playoffs that they're going to be able to do that. And we're like, I don't think we're in the running right now, but we're on like right on the outside. So in our division, the NFC West right now is very tough. So we'll have to see how it goes. So I believe the Rams won, if I'm correct on that. Or maybe it was Seattle. I'll have to look later. I just know that they were playing and they're right above us. So yeah, it's going to be a tough division. NFC is pretty tough. Like it's not the AFC where there's a lot more space between teams in the talent pool, where it's very clear front runners and stuff. In the AFC, NFC, it's much closer together. So it will be tough, but yeah, overall, a good homecoming game for Purdy. Good game for Purdy to come back. I think it just helped Purdy get into rhythm and readjust and come back. Um, he just looked pretty sharp to me. I mean, there's a little bit of rust, but like he looked a lot more comfortable and confident than he did in the Jaguars game when he came back. So like, I can't really say much after that. So it was pretty solid. Um, yeah, I mean, Arizona's a ticky-tacky team. Their tight end, McBride, is crazy. And it's definitely like their go-to dude. So it's a tough. Uh, they were struggling from a little bit in the second half because they were going to him a lot. But yeah, overall, like I think overall the defense was not like how it should be. I think with the injuries they're doing okay. You know, they're hanging in there. It's gonna be tough. Um, moving forward. So hopefully, you know, they keep it going and we just keep going. So yeah. Trying to think, was there anything else? Eddie Pinheiro possibly hurt his hamstring. Don't know very much. He was rolled out, and that's why they're going for extra at the 2-point conversions at the end of the game because he couldn't kick with his right leg, and he's right-legged. So hopefully, he's able to play next week. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's something we'll have to keep monitoring moving forward. So, yeah, let's go to the box score. All right. So we have Brock Purdy, 19 for 26, 200 yards even, 7.7 average, 3 touchdowns. Got sacked once. Should be, and then his rating was 133.5. McCaffrey, 13 for 81, 2 touchdowns. Brian Robinson, 8 for 24. Mac Jones did come in the second quarter when the game was in hand and came out and finished the game. But both him and Purdy have negative yards, so I cut that. George Kittle, 6 for 67, 2 touchdowns. John, 4 for 54. McCaffrey, 5 for 40. Juice, 2 for 26. Marcus Robinson, 1 for 13. And then nothing for Brian Robinson Jr. Purcell had one reception, but he didn't get any yards. He just went right back to the line of scrimmage. So, Keyshawn White recovered a fumble that Arizona did. So there's that. Go to the defense. Let's see, sacks. No sacks. Go to the solo tackles. Curtis Robinson 5 solo, D Winters 5, Nate Martin 5, Diameter Lenore 4 with 2 pass defendant. I think he has 2 interceptions. I think it was the same person. J.R. Brown 3, Upton Stout 2, Renata Green 4, Luke Grifford 3, James Pincock 3, Sude West 2, Marcus Mufasa 1, Daryl Luton Jr. 2, Kalia Davis 1, Sam Oak 1, Jake Tonkus 1. And yeah, that's about it. So, the solo tackles throughout the game. Let's see. Diameter Lenore had an interception, and Michael Mufasa had an interception. So a total of 2. Lenore brought it back for a 64-yard return. Sky Moore had a phenomenal opening at the beginning of the game for a 98-yard return to kick off the game. It was very good. So that was fun to watch. Good way to open the game. Brian Robertson had one return for 42 yards, looks like. Scott Moore for 9-yard punt return, and Eddie Pinheiro was perfect on his field goals, but he did miss 2 extra points, so he scored a total of 11 points. So we'll go from that. Thomas Mustard 3 for 139 yards, 46.3 average, and this is the punting. So overall, solid game for the 49ers. Good bounce back game after last week losing to the Rams. So overall, really solid game by the guys. I don't know what else I really could have done. I know it's the Cardinals, but I think this was a good first game back for Purdy, good first game back for Pearsall. Good way to get the offense to kind of connect and to get back in rhythm since we have a lot of our starters back. So just overall, really solid game. Moving forward, so should be fun seeing how else it goes. And yeah, I mean that's really about it. Not too much to say overall. Nothing really crazy. The 98 kickoff return was very crazy. He just had that open gap, and I saw it immediately, and he just took it and just ran right to the house. I just didn't know if he was going to see it in time to be able to, because it looked like to me, like it's hard to tell if if they see it like when they're when they're in there and they're facing everything. So it was, but I saw that gap open. It was like open like just perfectly right before he got there. He just picked up the speed and just ran. So it was cool. So overall, solid game from the guys. Looking forward to next week. Next week, I believe we have a Monday night football game. So we'll be doing all of our regular football stuff on Monday night, and hopefully it goes well. And yeah, play against the Panthers, so it should be a fun game and it's just a game for McCaffrey. So yeah, overall, good game back for our offense. Getting to see the actual starters for our offense play was really great. Still no update on Ayuk. We'll have to keep you posted on that. So hopefully he'll be back soon. But yeah, like if this offense gets Ayuk back too, I think could be get some solid stuff moving forward on offense. So yeah. But we'll just have to see. But no, good game for the offense. Really showed, I think, the potential of what this offense can do. If they can keep doing it consistently, then I think they'll be really solid moving into the playoffs, but we'll have to see. But the NFC West is tough. The NFC in general is very tough this year and much closer in range than the AFC. So we'll just have to see what happens. So, alrighty, guys. Well, that is about it. I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Victory Sunday, Victory Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys back next week for the Monday Night Football game against the Panthers. I believe it's next week. Yeah. So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you guys next week. And as always, go Niners.